Hi Chewies, here's Alexander again, and welcome to my next review video. This time we will have a look at Warmachine. To be exact, Warmachine Prime MKII the rulebook. Okay, this is the softcover version of the rulebook, and as you can see it is quite thick. It has please open. 256 pages, and yeah, quite a solid book. It is full color, and for a price of 29.99 euros, I think for a book that size, that's a good price. What I have to mention also, you have the choice to have the softcover version, like this one here, or the hardcover version. Well, the hardcover is obviously a little bit more expensive, but well, some of you may like more a hardcover, so you can choose. That's one thing I like. So let's have a look into the book. The book itself contains almost anything you need to play the game. It has here all the rules to play with your miniatures, and also, like in the last review of the Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring book, you can see here you have several different factions here in it. So you have every unit entry, almost every unit entry out there here already in the book, and all the rules for them, and that's quite nice. So to play the game you only need this book and a few miniatures. Well, for Warmachine this is a skirmish based game, so you don't need much. For example, this here is my Protectorate of Menoth battle group with my Warcaster and 3 jacks. And here we have the opposing force. This is Crick's army with my Warcaster Dinagra, and also 3 Warjacks. Well, this here is a Warjack from the mercenaries. Normally you can only field him when you have also a Warcaster from the mercenaries in your force, but well, for demonstration purposes that fits. So for playing the game you only need minimum 8 models. That's totally not much to start a game. So let's see how the game actually works. You see behind the jacks, there you have the stat cards. Let's just take one and take a closer look. So this here is a stat card, the stat card for this Warjack here, the Crusader. And as you can see, it has the following stat lines. First, the name, then you have his characteristics like speed, strength, melee attack, range attack, defense, armor. So then here you can see the weapons with all the powers and special rules that are with this little signs here with a fist and this little flame and star symbol that says that the open fist is like it said, an open fist. So in this game you have some special moves you can make with it. And here the Inferno Mace, well, it's a burning weapon, and when you make a critical hit, that is indicated by the stars here, it inflicts fire damage. So then you have the damage table. Here you can sign off how many damage your Jack has taken already. Here you can mark how many core systems are destroyed. For example, the left arm, the right arm, the movement system, and the cortex. So, and the Warjack is basically destroyed when all of these damage boxes are X'd out. So, and here this PC is the point cost. So this Jack's point costs are 6. So on the back of the card you have normally some special rules. This one has no special rules at all, but for example this one here you can see some. So, and now how to play it. Maybe we will let this Slayer fight this Crusader. So, we take the stat cards here and see what we have here. Let's imagine the Slayer has attacked the Crusader. And then you take his melee weapons. He has basically 3 attacks, with each of these weapons 1 attack. And then you will use 2d6. Throw them. For example, you strike with the first Death Claw. Then you are throwing the dice. We have here 7. Plus the melee attack. It is also a 7. That is 14. And then you look at the other Warjack. He has a defense of 10. So 14 beats this defense, and that means that was a hit. Now we have a look at the power level of this attack. It is 16. So we are throwing dice. Oh, double 6s. That means 12 plus the 16. And then you take the armor of the opposing Warjack. This is 19, and subtract it. So, and then you look how many damage was taken. There you can see, sorry, also these numbers. You have to see where the damage was taken. Then you throw 1 dice. It was a 2. So, and then you start marking off the damage boxes for the damage he has taken. And if you reach down here, then you go over to the 3 and go on marking off the damage. So, unlike in every other war game, the opposing Jack cannot strike back at this turn. But in his turn, he can strike back, and then the Slayer couldn't react. So basically, that means you attack a Jack, work out all the weapon attacks, and then you see if the Jack survives or not, the opposing Jack. And in his turn, he may strike back and, well, do damage along here. And here you see the difference between 2 Warjacks. You see here, this Warjack the Crusader has basically 2 damage boxes more than the Slayer. But on the other hand, the Slayer has a better defense. Here the armor level is better. His strength is 10, here's this strength is 11. Melee attack is 6, here is 7, so that equals each other out. He is better in his armor and his strength, and he is more agile and can hit better, but is a little bit weaker in his armor. So, yeah. That was just the basics. If you want to know more, just look at the quick start rules, and if you want to know even more, then have a look at the rulebook. Yeah, that's it for this first little review. To review a Warcaster and all his abilities, that would be too much now. But basically, they are running your army. They have the so-called focus points, so they use these focus points for casting their spells and boosting even the attacks from Warjacks. So, for example, you can boost the attack roll or boost the damage roll, and then you throw additional dice to inflict damage or trying to hit. Yeah, that's it. I hope you liked this little review, and I can honestly say a big thumbs up to Warmachine. It's a nice little game. It scales up very nice if you want to play bigger games, but really big games, it's a little bit complicated and takes a long time, but it is manageable. I say big thumbs up to Warmachine. You should have a look at it. Until the next video, you're Alexandra.